See, y'all don't know this person in real life. Okay? To you all, I've been able to put a face on most every one of these, high ranking evil spirits. Um, and it's always a female face, unless it's an avatar. But this one you don't know. Okay, you all don't know Nyx, the manifestation. So it's not going to. I don't know. You just aren't going to understand things like I do. And they're not going to sit with you like how they just sit with me and they just dwell. Because I know I'm going to see this person every fucking weekend. Okay? Um, and more importantly, she's going to see me. That's why she's there. Anyways, so like an instance of things just sitting with me and just having to just dwell on it. There's this commercial. Maybe you've heard it. Control is everything to me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Y'all know that one? And to me, it's different. For y'all, she's talking about controlling her Crohn's disease or whatever in the Zemfizzy commercial, or whatever it is. And so you're thinking, oh, she's talking about controlling her Crohn's disease. No, she's talking about controlling. That's what the joke is. Because this dumb bitch is all about control. Okay. And so for her to be, every female doctor, every female politician, every female serial unaliver, every female Cabbage Patch Baby, which I didn't make the video on that. But maybe I will. Okay, I did the mail, the store, the Cabbage Patch Mail Baby, Nyarlathotep, and it goes without saying. I mean, she's his counterpart. Okay, anything he does, she's going to be the female that's on the other side of it. So I'm saying, so it's just. So I can see with these other beings, maybe you can understand them. I've shown you who they are, and unfortunately, I can't really show you who this one is. And really, this one it wants to hide. Okay, it's big on hiding, just like Nyarlathotep is now. But yeah, that one likes to just sit in the corner and hide. It has some cult members or droogs, or I don't know what they are, but she's got some boys that will go fetch her drinks. And she just likes to sit in the corner with her back against the wall because she's very scared. Okay, she doesn't want anybody behind her. She doesn't know what's creeping up behind her. She knows that, she is. I think she knows that she's all these things. I don't know, though. I mean, it's possible. But there is definitely these dark spheres of influence hovering around her from just another realm of existence, some far off, just a weird, dark energy. Because control is everything to her. Okay? because she couldn't pass up this opportunity to couple with Nyarlathotep and create a world where she could actually live in. Her and her avatars could actually live in happiness. So she thought. Okay. I don't think she ever thought it was going to get. It just, who knows? Maybe she did know that I was going to know. And I think she made a deal, some type of deal, and in that deal with the devil was the ability to stalk me to a certain extent or something. It's just so crazy how this shit is played out, man. I'm saying every weekend I see this person, this quote unquote human being. And and I can't make the video on it. It's not putting itself out there. The other one will put itself out there. This one just wants to hide. The other one's, video surveillance of me and tracking my every move online. That's good enough for them. That's not good enough for her. Okay. I guess. I really don't know. It's just so weird and so bizarre to see this person who every one of her avatars is every female serial 187er. And also every female politician. And also every female in the medical industry. And also every female engineer. And just, why is she so prevalent here? Well, because there was a time when everybody here was just Nyx and Nyarlathotep. If you look at pictures of the 1800s, that's all anybody ever was, at least in America. So, I mean, and then we had this population explosion, global population explosion, and there's just all these things in between that have happened, but during that time, that's all you ever saw. Okay, now if you look at pictures of, Google images of Americans, they're going to be all Satan. Okay? Every American is Satan. Just like every French person is Asmodeus, just like every person from Uruguay is, at least on Google Images, okay, is Hadrianiel. And so on and so forth. That's what that's what a country is. A country is a bunch of avatars, you know what I'm saying, of one being. But there was a time before that when I think everybody here was just Nyx and Nyarlathotep. They rebirthed the world after they destroyed the past world. Because, of course, Nyarlathotep is Judas. Nyx is the girl who requested John the Baptist's head on a platter. The two most despicable people possible. Of course, that's who's going to run this world. Of course, their avatars are going to be all over this world. And they probably got tired of each other, and they probably started wanting to birth, especially her, wanting to have a boy that wasn't this ugly ass, snub-nosed Nyarlathotep boy. A boy like Michael. And, yeah. So, but she didn't get her wish. She didn't get to be my mother. We know she wanted that. But it's okay because she still weaseled her way into my family. You know, my uncle married Nyx. And so I'm saying, like, I don't know, this is really, it's just really personal for me. Okay. I'm saying I know this woman. I've talked to her before. There was a time when I used to talk to her. But she just, I don't know. She just is just such a negative human being. So much dark energy surrounding her. Unreal. Such a scared isn't really the word. Furtive is the word. A lot of H.P. Lovecraft's old H.P. Lovecraft stories have this word, furtive. It'll be like he'll be in some weird city where they all worship some weird god, and the people are all furtive. Okay, it's like you're trying to hide something. This is her. Her first three traits are she's furtive. That's the first three things you need to know about her. Number one, she's furtive. Number two, she's furtive. And this is just... And somehow she has... This furtive person has these devout followers who'll park her car, go get her drinks. She used to have Nemesis. But Nemesis is good... and ended up realizing this hoe is corrupt. So when she had her, everything was all good. She could seem like a normal person, and she didn't seem as furtive. She had a friend, but now that girl has left her with her droops. Just some brain dead dudes who just sit in the corner with her on their cell phone, waiting for their chance to be summoned to go get her a drink, because she likes to be on her cell phone with a drink in her hand. That makes her feel powerful. Okay, it makes her feel powerful to sit there and stare at me and think of which next dark spell she's going to cast on Arya. Okay, because that's what end times is. End times is you're going to summon as much dark magic as you possibly can, bitch, and it is not going to be enough. Okay, you're going to have a chance to sit here and hit God with every bit of dark magic that you have, and you're still not going to win. But at least you're going to have the chance. You know, you guys get the chance to populate this world and do whatever you want with this world, manipulate shit, because that's what makes you happy. Okay, because really y'all are sad. Everybody in control is sad. You're going to see this rise in sadness and this fall in coolness. Okay, and I'm saying they've been in control, but the asylum members used to run the asylum, meaning the fallen angels. Were, you know, given with Hollywood and all that, were given control of the asylum. And now that's all done. Now the asylum owners are taking over. They got their guards in there beating people up, calling you cringe, calling you corny. If you have a soul, if you're cool. But anyways, so I guess I'm running out of time here, and I do have more stuff to talk about, but I just wanted to just rant on Nyx, man. She is just every time I hear this, control is everything. That shit is just opens up this floodgate of just, I don't know, man. So I just had to get it